One big announcement that dropped this week is that Nintendo wants us to stop referring to Mario as a plumber. They on their Japanese website, his resume, I guess it was like Mario's kind of LinkedIn page. They updated it to say that he's not a plumber anymore, and that's kind of worth talking about because he's never really been that great of a plumber. I mean, aside from the overalls, I guess there's not really a ton about that outfit that reflects that. You know?
Yeah.
He goes down pipes.
Also, the white gloves don't really work.
No.
With putting your hands in the poop.
You're gonna need like 100 to 150 pairs of white gloves.
Yeah, it's not gonna go so hot, but. Yeah, so like he's had lots of jobs over the years, and I figure we could talk about some of them, because it's the dude gets around. Like he's been busy. First things first, he holds a doctorate. He is Dr. Mario.
That's true.
So I mean, we just look at pictures. Stop doing that. It's really scary.
Great. No, I love that.
It's very scary.
Hey,
we all float down here, Luigi.
Anyway, also if you search Dr. Mario on the internet, it will pull up local actual doctors named Mario in your area. That's something I learned. Is he really
hot doctors named Mario in your area?
We've never really figured out this game, by the way. Like, I don't know if you are playing as the Mario or if you are playing as the virus. Hello. Like,
you're not playing as the virus because you're controlling the pills to destroy the virus.
So are you the man or the sick man?
I think the idea is that you're rapidly prescribing new medication to go down. But really,
the way I saw it is Mario as like kind of like a virologist or somebody or a chemist who's testing new medicines.
I feel like that's kind of reckless, though.
Yeah.
To be like, I don't know what's wrong with you. Take more pills.
He throws like thousands of pills inside this.
Well, he'll also throw fireballs at turtles. So I mean, like, he's not a dude who's known for.
He also he puts his hands in the toilet and then he goes rutting around in your mouth and stuff like that. That's a weird doctor, dude.
Keep showing that
What's
haunting
What's going on with you over there, Mr. Mario Man?
Yeah, moving on. He's also a race car driver. I don't know if Mario Kart is technically a job. He collects money while he's doing it, though. So there's that.
He does, yeah. But when he gets like 100 coins, it resets.
Is that just his commute?
Yeah.
Because he just get into his other jobs and there's just like banana peels everywhere.
Yeah, I actually never really thought about it like that. That's probably a good point. Like he's trying to get to work and everybody's just messing with his garbage.
They're just jockeying for a good parking spot.
The thing is about this is like a lot of his jobs counter the other jobs, right? Like being a doctor and being a plumber is gross, but being a race car driver is reckless, and being a reckless doctor is not safe.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just not a good. It's not a good man.
Worth noting,
I like that the chat's only comment is overthought.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
These are the things that keep us up at night.
This is what we do.
No, I want to touch on that though.
How can one man be so good at so many things?
You can be a doctor and a race car
We
driver
can't
at the
even
same
finish
time.
audiobooks.
They're
That's
difficult. You have to sit there and listen.
It's very hard.
Active listening, even.
It seems like Mario's whole like oeuvre, like his whole thing is just like midlife crisis dad.
Yeah, totally.
Huh.
You know?
Yeah, that totally
Like I'm
lines
just gonna
up.
give a lot of things a shot.
Plumbers make a ton of money though. So
Yeah,
I think he probably banked off of those old clogged up poop pipes in Brooklyn town, and then took all that money, bought a cool car, bought some nice doctorate clothes, just started posing in the office.
doctorate? Okay. Now
He got an O doctorate. He won trivia at the pub, and they gave him an O doctorate, and then he just started operating on people, and they're like, "That is not. It's not an honorary O doctorate. It's not real."
O doctorate sounds like a O-duels contest. It was like a contest for non-alcoholic beer.
all right, so Mario's also an astronaut, kind of, I
This
guess.
is not okay.
This
Yeah.
one's
know.
a stretch.
He's jumping around in space.
So in Super Mario Land 2, he actually wears an astronaut's costume, which is weird. He's got the space bubble on, which means that he needs that to breathe in that game, but not in this game. And also he can go underwater without breathing mostly until he collects coins, which give him oxygen. Nothing makes sense.
No, because you would think if his little buddy the Luma makes him able to breathe in space, then the Luma would also be able to make him breathe underwater.
Well, it's actually a small balloon full of air that he sucks on.
What
a lot of
end?
astronauts
What
do that.
end? Where does his mouth go?
See, it's like this. Look at that. Look at that side by side up there. It's like the same. It's like the same image.
Yeah,
It's pretty much the same thing. So he's not an astronaut. I don't
Are
think
there a lot of astronauts that have big mustaches? I don't think so.
feel
We
like
don't
they
send a
let
lot of
them.
people to space with mustaches.
I know that like firemen can't have beards because it like messes with their breathing.
Yep.
But they're all like, hey, screw you, the boss man. I'll have a mustache instead. That's why firemen always have
Same with
mustaches.
space. We can't send mustaches to space because you get a lot of the orange tang in there, and everyone gets sick.
Yeah, I've read Tintin. The mustaches get huge and big and orange. It's very odd.
That's just science.
Now Mario Tennis, is this a job or a hobby?
That's a hobby. There's like 8 people in the world that can call tennis a job.
Yeah, but I mean, it is a full tournament setup with somebody like calling the scores and everything. At the very least, it's a league. It's an intramural league.
I like how they reviewed their own game on the box. That's kind of ballsy. Mario and friends serve up another ace. We done it again. Boys here at Nintendo, just stay crushing it. What's
Do you think
up?
somebody was like, normally when it does that, it's a quote from someone else, and they're like, what?
That's a font
Really?
that literally no one has seen since 1996.
Yeah, seriously. That was used in 96 and then also 1905.
It's
Is that
like
the Virtual Boy font?
It's like that and Jurassic Park. I think some of the signs in Jurassic Park.
We have a weird show here.
Yeah.
That's just awful to look at. That sucks.
I don't
like
know.
that. It wouldn't
I don't
be-
know. I'm getting used to it.
Well, now
I'm
it looks like
starting
your
to like
voice
it.
is coming out. It's better than that face that she's making. Trying to find attractive pictures of tennis players is not, when they're not posing, is not good. They always look like they're just like trying to kill a bee. Very
They don't sound good
aggressively.
either.
Yeah. Now another one is Mario is an Olympian. He goes there with Sonic and foolishly challenges that fast rat to a race. Also, look at that. Look at how life imitates art, or vice versa. It's like this blue versus red, and they're running, they're jumping over those things. I feel like, I don't know, Olympians, they kind of...
That's the best summation, I think, of the Olympic Summer Games I've ever heard.
Yeah, that was really good.
You did a really great job.
Yep.
Thank you.
I understand the Olympics far more now than I ever have.
Yeah, I don't know. That's
Every time I say Olympics, it costs the Imagine Games Network $47.
Yo, how much, like, how far you think you could really run in like a big set of just thick jean, Oshkosh Bagosh overalls?
Are there any countries that like have that they're
Yeah.
like, we don't like your uniform rules, we've got our own, and their overalls? They're
Well,
very,
yeah, it's unfair kind of because Mario's in like three hot layers of clothing,
Yeah.
and Sonic is just naked.
He's
with
just naked with shoes on, and
That's
got,
aerodynamic.
I think he's got his little wristbands or whatever to get him into the club. I don't know what he wears those things for.
Now golf, that's sort of it's mostly just not that's a thing. I think again, doctors do that. I guess astronauts probably do that. They played golf on
Dads.
the moon that one time.
Nintendo kind of not as high on their own supply as they were for Mario
Yeah,
Tennis.
exactly.
Whereas like in Mario Tennis, they were just like, yeah, we did it, boys. Mario Golf is like, play some golf.
Do you think that they decided that other font from Mario Tennis was too exciting and they didn't use that, so they just used like a regular old Arial font?
Can you zoom in on Wario's face real quick? Is that possible?
Can we do that?
Can we enhance?
Enhance.
Can we enhance
Enhance.
Wario's
Somebody's
face?
scrambling back there in the studio being like,
I don't even know
went
if
to
that's possible.
4 years of video production
You
school
might
for
have
this.
to do it, Max.
Anyway,
Plus.
now let's talk more about some real jobs he's had.
What in the hell is this?
Hostage response is kind of a recurring theme. You know, you could argue that like a plumber is just kind of in the wrong place at the right time or whatever. But
Are you in that game?
in the case of Hotel Mario, you're just running through hotels looking for a kidnapping victim, which is Peach. That's what the case. The whole thing about that game is you're just opening and shutting doors. So like you're the guy with that big ramrod.
The real victim were children who owned the Philips CDI.
That's a good point.
A lot of people don't know this, but Hotel Mario was originally going to be the Shining video game, and they reskinned it at the last moment.
That's true. Look. As
You
can
could be.
see.
I don't know if you're lying or joking. I'm not sure. Now, yeah, typing instructor. There's a crap job. The only two famous typing instructors are Mario and Mavis Beacon, and that's like again, I feel like that's like a substitute teacher dad. Like he gets tired of golfing and driving sports cars, and he's like, maybe I'll go volunteer at the local school and teach typing.
This was the prequel to Mavis Beacon Teaches Skyping and Mavis Beacon Teaches Sniping, which was M-rated for teens.
Mavis Beacon's life took a turn there.
I was like, what is it? Typer Elite 3. Now, finally, really the least glamorous thing Mario's done, I would argue this is even worse than doing plumbing, is just pressure washing.
Is power hosing graffiti that done by local teens
It
that
doesn't
look
even.
like you.
I don't even know if it's a graffiti. It's on the ground. That might just be like cigarette butts and dog poop.
Well,
Have
that's
you
what
ever-
the photo, but in the video game, he's very anti-graffiti. It's like, I'm torn on.
Have you ever used a pressure washer?
No.
It's oddly satisfying.
Really?
I've been seriously meaning to rent one for like months now.
Right?
I'm excited about it. I'm gonna like put aside a weekend and just go at it.
Sure.
So rad.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Oh wow, we really do love Mario here at IGN.com. If you want more Mario, here's the time Suda51 pitched us an insane Mario game he'd love to make. And after that, Super Mario Odyssey. They're making it, it's happening, I'm gonna play it, let's talk about why. Stop filming.